What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, man. Let's talk about this Odell Beckham situation, man. OBJ. Oh my goodness. I saw it yesterday. I laughed because I said I cannot believe that Odell would be this stupid. I thought he was stupid when he handed out the money on the field. I was more like, man, ain't that a violation to hand players money? I'm saying it as it's happening in my own brain. And then I think to myself, this is Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, what do you expect? The guy has been a loser his entire life. Everything he's done, when he played at LSU, they lost. When he went to the New York Giants, they lost. He played on the Cleveland Browns. They lost. Then LSU wins a championship without him. No participation by him whatsoever. He's there to celebrate their national championship as if he played. This idiot grabbing the mic, the megaphone. There were other people who have played in previous seasons on the LSU squad. This was not about Odell Beckham Jr. Other people who have played in LSU and alum who were there acted like professionals. This guy came there and made it a mockery and made it all about him. And instead of seeing LSU players in the papers getting the spotlight, here come this guy. This is what we're talking about with foolery. You're already famous for no reason. One catch you made, now you famous. So now you're hanging out with Dre, going to these parties and all that, and now you're a superstar. But forget all that. Let's stick to the gist of the big problem here. The major problem that came about. This dude slaps the security guard on the butt who's telling them about the cigars. Slap him on the butt for what? I mean, that wasn't even cool when it was happening in the 90s. I'm like Willie D on the Ghetto Boys. Slap you on the butt for what? Niggas done got till they play too much. Exactly. And I'm like, homie, don't play that. That was in back 1990. That was when they was making that fashionable, slapping people on the butts. I don't even like that in the football game. Or the basketball game. I never liked that. I'm like, don't slap me on the butt ever. That's just gonna get me mad. So, it's a bad situation, But what makes it worse is the fact that that guy, they say he's not a police officer. He was a security guard, but he might be a police officer. But now they issued an arrest warrant for Odell Beckham Jr. Now, it's not like he's going to do time, but he probably have to pay a fine because it's recorded and it was all on Instagram when you slap this guy on the butt who's doing his job because there's no smoking. And they're sitting there lighting cigars in the locker room. These are college kids. But when they see you acting wild and not following rules, these are kids. No matter how big they are, these are 19, 18-year-old kids, some 20. They're doing their thing. And now they see, like, look, man, Odell Beckham ain't got to follow no rules. I ain't got to follow none. LSU invited you there not just for fan appeal, but hopefully you show some type of maturity and mentorship. What type of mentorship you gonna get from somebody who's all about him? This is the wrong guy to invite back, because it's always about him. He's got to be the star. He got to be the focal point of everything. It's got to be about Odell. He don't just go to the game and root the young players on and say, man, I'm proud for you and everything else. No, that ain't going to get the headlines for him. He got to do some foolery in order for somebody to say, man, look at Odell. Look at what Odell then did today. Because, see, he gets this. He thinks this helps him. Now, the Cleveland Browns has issued a statement saying they have talked to Odell and his representatives, and they'll be moving forward with dealing with this at another time. But they've already been in contact with Odell and his representative. And that was the Cleveland Browns organization. These are the type of things the Cleveland Browns want to avoid when dealing with Odell. We don't want this type of distraction in our locker room. We don't need this kind of nonsense on the team. This is what happened when you was with the Giants. This is the kind of stuff we don't want in Cleveland. This is the stuff you said you weren't going to bring here in Cleveland. Now, to his credit, last season, he was not showing out, dogging his teammates like he dogged the doggone Eli and everybody else when he played for the Giants. Only thing this idiot did was try to wear a watch on the field while he playing football, and they told him no. Can't wear the watch. Gotta come off. He want to do all this little idiotic things except for his job. It's all about marketing. It's all about, I got to do this. And everybody asks me, who was worse? AB or Odell Beckham Jr.? And going into the season, they said, who you think going to blow it first? I said, AB. I'm like, I can tell you right now, because AB has never been in a situation like this. Odell has been already in the fire. He already know, like, man, I need to sit out and chill. I can't mess up this season, or I could be out. AB ain't never had nobody tell him anything yet besides Pittsburgh. He still think he's invincible. Now, that ain't even the question no more. AB has been in the news every week since he left Pittsburgh. Now people agree to what we said way back in Oakland, when he went to Oakland, and I said they got to get this guy some help. He had problems in Pittsburgh. We tried to tell people. You didn't believe me. They didn't believe nobody. It was Big Ben, man. How you just gonna turn on this Big Ben? Big Ben shouldn't have said that. That's why he mad. Why y'all ain't getting no Big Ben? See, y'all always against the brother man, sticking up for the other man. And I'm like, it's not about the brother man. It's not about the other man. It's about this man. Antonio Brown. We tried to tell you. You didn't want to listen. Now, today, y'all talking about, man, I think he got CTE. I'm like, it's amazing how long it takes for people to come all the way full circle. The people that have been hating on you when you've been saying the same thing from the beginning. Then they try to act like they teaching you something. Then they'll say something real stupid like, I didn't say you was wrong. I said, you ain't know what you was talking about. Yeah, that's the kind of nonsense I get hit with. So Odell Beckham Jr. shows up, does this nonsense, leaves LSU, donates money to the players live on the field, putting money in their pocket. Everybody thought that was stupid. And now he's realizing the error of his ways. But he don't. Odell's got to be faced with a possible suspension in order for him to right the ship. I'll be like, whatever's your first response, yeah, don't do it. If you have your first thing of saying, man, I want to do this, don't do it. Do the third thing. Do the very last thing that you weren't even thinking about. That's probably the thing you should do. Nothing. When you score a touchdown, just give the football back to the referee. Do nothing. Try that for a while. Then maybe when you react or do something, people won't be so mad at you no more. You see, they used to say Randy Moss was bad. Freak was arrogant. Freak had some issues, but not like this. These guys have done way more things than T.O. and Randy Moss put together. A.B. and Odell Beckham Jr. They destroy teams to me. Odell Beckham Jr. has never done anything in football to me. What has Antonio Brown done? He got a bunch of 1,000-yard seasons. Okay, I'll give him that. That's what I give AB. Now, ask him about his 1,000-yard seasons now. All the streak is gone. Everything's gone. He played in one pro game this season in which he didn't even get paid for. If he'd have just made it to Monday, he would have had $30 million. It was Friday and he was gone. If he'd have played when he played on the Patriots on Sunday, had he just went through the whole progression without going on Twitter acting like a nut, he would have got his money. Nobody blows like $30-40 million in one season and still think they owed some money without a reason. There's got to be some type of illness or mental problems there. Bipolar, some type of mental disorder. The erraticness between tweets. There's some type of mental displacement somewhere there that's driving people insane. And driving him insane. So he has to move in a different way. This isn't different. Odell is living off the fame of one catch. And they be like, man, you've been tearing it up. Look at him in those games he had all them stuff. He's a great receiver when he's open. He used to get open. He's injury prone. He cannot stay healthy on the field. He's not Randy Moss. He's none of these things that you guys make him as. Yes, he's made some circus catches. Yes, he could probably score a touchdown or two here and there. But he is not what people think he is. He's not a game changer. He's not something that's going to take the top off the defense. Antonio Brown is a much better wide receiver than Odell Beckham Jr. Let's get that assessed right now. So if you want to do that comparison, Antonio Brown, who would you rather have? Antonio Brown is light years better than Odell Beckham Jr. He can hit those routes, even at his age right now, faster than Odell Beckham Jr. Make the cuts that he can. Odell can't do that. He can't fight and dog himself off these routes. You can mentally take him out the game. You can't mentally take Antonio Brown out of a football game. He's so focused into the moment, he can even care less that you're there. He's just going to do his part. It's AB off the field you got to be worried about. So, It's like Odell Beckham is right back on that boat down in Florida when they supposed to be playing Green Bay in the tundra. He got him out there and he got what's his name kicked off the team and everything. Well, Julio Jones got him kicked off the team. They had everybody kicked off because of that boat trip. But it reminded me of that movie though. What was that, King's Ransom? When the dude with Charlie Murphy slapped him on the butt. Slap! Couldn't help it. He went back to jail. That's how stupid this was. Just got out of jail, go slap the cop on the butt. I couldn't help it. It went right back to cell block 4. Man, I cracked up. Oh, man. But anyway, man, I don't want to hold you guys, man. If you guys want me to go live, I guess you'll hit up the Cash App today, then I'll go live. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. So what that determines if we're going to do the Eminem review live for his new album. My Patreon is Carcino for Life. I think you know that. The link's in the description box, right along with the Streamlab. I will be checking out the Streamlabs today and reading them today and see who's donated to the Streamlab so I can get them their proper shout out. And that's it. That's all. Deuces. Or did I say Carcino was the name on the Cash App? I think I did. All right. Well, cool.